Welcome back, everybody. Well, here's my Plano case of Fords. Not just any Fords, but some cool Fords. Now, let me start by showing this one. Now, I have a collection of Fords that are part of the premium lines, part of treasure hunts, part of special series. Before the premium line, well, here is the Ford GT40, and it's a treasure hunt. And this is from 2000. Now, back in the 99, 2000, into the mid 2000, I was actually pretty lucky finding treasure hunts. So it was so nice to find this one. Now, this is from 2000. So that's pretty cool because there is a new treasure hunt. I'm not sure if there's a second GT40 treasure hunt, but I got this cool one. And then part of the special series that they issued, again, they just had plastic chassis. But this was either a milestone series or a legends. Well, this is a beautiful little example here. And the lower numbers usually indicate it would be a factory race car. If it's got a higher number on it, it would be a private team. So this is a very beautiful little car to have as well. And here's another one of the GT40s. Again, just plastic chassis, because this was before the premium line came out, so they were just issuing the regular line cars, but then details added in, real riders on it. So there's that. Of course, that's just copyright for when the actual car came out, so it was a first edition. So they come up with first editions, and then right away they issue it as a treasure hunt, which is very cool. So there's this one here. And then, of course, you have to get the latest and greatest GT40, or Ford GT, as this one is called now. I'll put it the right way here. 17 Ford GT. And this was from the Forza series, or line of cars. So I just had to have that one to go with my original ones. And then we go with the Mustangs, and now I forget what series this came in, but this would have been a premium series. Oh, I had it the right way the first time. So there you go there. Now this is very beautiful, the 67 Mustang. Now typically I don't care for the coupes, but I think the 67, 68 Mustang were the best looking coupes by far, but the fastback is my favorite. So it looks like it's part Zamac and part painted. But very cool. And then here's another treasure hunt. Well, close in there. It's hard to see it that side, but this side it's 10th anniversary treasure hunt. I had this in the package for a long time. I debated whether or not I should take it out. Then I actually tried trading for other treasure hunts, and nobody wanted to trade me. Well, it's got the beautiful 5-spoke wheels. That's my favorite real riders. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful metallic blue paint on it. I'm not terribly crazy about the graphics. If it would have been more traditional looking flames, that'd be better, but overall, very nice. I'm glad to have it. And of course, this is one everybody's more familiar with. I keep putting these upside down. I should get used to it by now. And so this is another beautiful Mustang Fastback, 69. Absolutely love Fastback models. And then here's another one. I believe this was from a James Bond set. Okay, so typically you go for the passenger side and then flip it, and it should be right way up. Let's try and keep that in mind. So this is very cool. White wall tires, okay, well, I guess it was supposed to be more of a factory stock period piece, or I don't know, white walls. That's pretty cool anyways, so nice graphics. Well, after this was out, it got issued in the basic range with a metal chassis, and that was a cool version of it. And then we go to, well, that's the Boulevard series, and this was the series before, the Boulevard series, I guess. So, of course, cool Mustang, nice graphics on it. I like it when the stripe goes all the way from the bottom of the bumper over the car, the bottom of the back bumper. If you're going to have the stripes, you got to have it on the whole car. So that's very cool. And here's the Boulevard version. Stripes don't go all the way around, but still pretty nice. Those are the Ferrari style wheels on it. And then we go back to a classic. This would be from the 80s. As you can see, it's copyright 82. It's a Hong Kong version. And this would be their Rail Rider series that they first came out with in the 80s. So these are the gray wheels, and they did make some white wheels, which are harder to find. I think they're more rare than the gray ones. Now this one, the paint's a little beat up, but you know, it was played with and not abused, but I was happy to find it. This was at a thrift store, and it was in a package with other cars, so you can imagine it's like finding a treasure hunt. And of course, you know, open the hood. And there you go. So that's pretty nice. So of course, you know, they've reissued the Cobra. It now has a plastic chassis, but it's black with the orange stripes. So this is very nice to have. And of course, a nice companion piece to have with this one is the California Custom. Now I bought this new, and of course I had to take it out, and you can see it's almost a Spectre Flame blue, so that's kind of cool. California Custom. Now, the California Customs, not all of them came with Rail Riders, and I only found a couple. I found the Baja Beetle, or Baja Bug, and I found this one, and this is very cool. So it's got the original style Rail Riders, but with the chrome rim. So how nice is that one? And then, of course, again, I forget what series it is, but you guys are probably familiar with it. And sure, the wheels look a little oversized on the back, but well, the first edition had oversized wheels on the back, so I'm not complaining because I absolutely love this car. And of course, with all the details painted in, absolutely beautiful. So, and then we're going back a ways to when they had another series which had NASCAR themes on them. This one, I believe, is Scott Pruitt when he drove the number 10 Nestle Quick sponsored car. And so this is the cool Ford Thunderbird. Now the original car had the metal chassis, and I had it for a while, and then of course I had to go to plastic. But there you go, the real riders, wide white walls. And then there's the other version that I got, and this is Jeff Burton. It's really hard to read in such a small scale, but that's Jeff Burton's. So it's nice to have those two. But then of course I have the treasure hunt, and this is the other 2000 treasure hunt I had found. So that's pretty sharp. Beautiful metallic green paint on it. And same thing on the bottom. Oh. So a little different than this one. So, well, this is Thailand. So this is Malaysia. And then here's another special series that I forget which it came in, but this is the T-Bird, and it's copyright 1996. It's hard to see that, but the first edition actually came out with metal chassis, and it lasted for several editions with metal chassis. So of course you gotta love the T-Bird with the tonneau cover and small thin rail riders. Now, of course, with fender skirts they had to make a narrower track on the rear, but it's still a beautiful car. Let's focus here, so not a lot of graphics, but very nicely done. And then yet another series. Well, this is Thunderbolt. It says Thunderbolt on the edge there, and then doing a little different here, 2001. So of course the classic made for stock car racing factory car from Ford. So that's very nice. And of course you gotta have the Australian Ford Falcon, which is from, it's a 73. And this is from the Forza series, so I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't have one of these, and especially not in premium series, so I'm glad to have this one. You gotta love the Australian cars. Okay, well, there you go. This is going on for a long time, but I hope you're enjoying these. But I have two other cars that I'm debating, should I take out of the package? Now, for 99 I found one treasure hunt. And for 2000 I found one treasure hunt. And here we go. So, it's nice to have the 2000 treasure hunt GT40. And now I got the 2020 GT40 treasure hunt. I've been debating whether I should take it out. It's so cool, and since I've only found one for this year, I'm thinking I kind of like to keep in the package, but I'm itching to take it out because I can move that one aside and have four of them up top. But anyways, there's that one. And the one I found for 99 is the Mustang. And this is beautiful. Nice Spectra Flame blue. Spectra Flame. Well, there you go. So kind of dying to take that out too and put it in with the rest of my Mustangs, but I don't know. I'm just going to keep it there for now. And another Ford that I found, and it's the only one I found of the ID chase, and that's my Bone Shaker. And I love the Bone Shaker. It's one of my favorite Hot Wheels castings. Especially the Rail Riders on it in the Premium Series. But this is pretty cool. So I gotta download the app so I can see what goes on with that. But that's cool. So the only one I found, so that's staying in the package too. So there you go. Hope you liked this little video, which is going on for more than 15 minutes now. So thank you very much for sticking with me and going through all my cars as far as the cool Fords go. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next one.